playing, set foot on this ice again. How does it feel?
Weird, but it's good. Enjoyed being here. All the guys. It was a good time. A lot of friendships that I made, and I'll always remember that. But good opportunity here, and I'm excited to be a part of this team. So,
how much were you and your agent a part of how this transpired? Did you have an idea that this is where you were going to
No, I didn't know it was here. I mean, I knew I was probably on the move, but I didn't know where. But no, it's great. When I found out, it was pretty, bittersweet. Obviously, you don't like to, leave your friends and stuff like that. But on the other hand, you're, excited about a new chance and a good opportunity.
You know how much people miss you in the Sharks locker room? Have they told you?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of calls and texts. So, I had a lot of good friends over there. So they will be missed.
Talk about the day of in Florida. It's your birthday, and there's stick taps for you at practice there.
Yeah.
And then I guess you find out right afterwards, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was a crazy day. Lots of emotions there, but like I was saying, it's a good opportunity, good team to come to. But at the same time, it's tough to leave all those good friendships and stuff you built over the last couple of years.
And then there were a lot of, the guys hear the news on the bus, and then they come out to just kind of, how emotional was that to come out? They're hugging you kind of one by one or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows you how close we got over the last little bit. I mean, I love all those guys over there, and they're still like brothers to me, but it's just part of the business, I guess. That's the one unfortunate part of it. But yeah, no, they got a good group over there, amazing people, and I can't say enough good things about my time there.
Mike had talked about that he had kind of spoken with your side about maybe an extension and that sort of thing, but maybe it wasn't going to work out. But was that something that you would have been, if things worked out sort of that on the financial side, you've been happy to stay?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if they wanted to, do something like that at the time, I would have been open to it. But, I don't think they're in the same place as me in my career. So just kind of the way things work out.
What can you say about, obviously, when you came to the Sharks, it was where your career was and dealing with injuries and starting off so well. What did the Sharks mean to you in kind of getting your career back on track, if you will?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity. I obviously owe Guerilla a lot of credit for that. He was with me in New Jersey, and I went through a lot of injury troubles. And when I got healthy, he believed in me, brought me in, gave me a chance to play, and I got myself turned around, got my game back on track, and he was a big part of giving me the opportunity to do so.
A guy like Thomas Beer, you've spoken highly of him and just how much he's been a good, useful resource for you. What's the biggest takeaway you can take from him and I guess the rest of the coaching staff you've had here?
Spearsy's the best. He's the best there is. he's the man. I don't know how else to put it. Can't find a guy better than that.
What makes him the best? Is it just the way he communicates? Is it just is it little details in the game? What makes him so effective as a goalie coach in the NHL?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. He's so technical. He gets the day-to-day nuances. Easy to talk to. Good relationships. So I mean, technically he's awesome, but he also gets the little nuances of day-to-day and when to push and when to hold back. So we had a really close relationship there, and I'll always be thankful for him.
Georgia gets to start tonight. Great storyline for everybody involved. Great storyline for you.
I don't care. I'm just trying to play hockey. I don't care about storylines. That's for you guys.
We love it. We love it.
Anything else, guys? Go ahead.
You came to a team where, on paper you have a better chance to make the playoffs. What do you think the future looks like for the Sharks as far as getting back to the level they used to be at?
Well, look at the difference from last year to this year. They're a good young team who's building the right direction. So I think in a couple of years they're going to be trying to make a push for everything. So I think they're not too far away, a couple of years, and they'll be right there with the best of them.
Just mostly wanted to start, how you're feeling. I know it always takes a little bit to get, back in the swing of things. Just how you're feeling.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming along. I was playing with those two guys, trying to form a little bit of chemistry, but as long as we're, playing well as a line, doing good job defensively. That's all I could ask for. So still working on it, and hopefully these next couple games here just kind of keep moving forward.
I know the team wasn't maybe feeling great in Vancouver. Just how is everyone on the mend here?
Yeah, I think it's on the up and up. I think myself included, a bunch of guys not feeling great. So it doesn't help when you're on the road for almost feels like 2 months straight. So it is what it is, no excuses. So training staff did a good job kind of keeping everyone in check, and hopefully we're getting over the hump.
How much has MacKenzie just kind of breathed a bit of fresh life into this room?
Yeah, no, it's huge. He's definitely brought some confidence into this room. He's been great in these starts he's had, and credit to Wedgie too. Wedgie was awesome on that road trip last week or wherever it was. So yeah, both of them have been awesome. They're great in the locker room as well. So it's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like even in the room, it feels different, which is like a good thing.
You played a lot of center last year, and we talked to you about making that adjustment, but it really seems like you're thriving on the wing, and Jared was even talking about, like, you're making it hard to, move you back to center just because of the way you're playing and producing. How are you feeling being back on the wall?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little different, obviously. Confidence is, high this year, which is always a good thing. I just felt, coming into camp, I felt really, really good, had a great summer, and then had a good start playing with those guys, and then, obviously unfortunate that I missed like a month or so I'm still trying to get my legs back underneath me, but I feel like in the D zone, there's less responsibility that you can kind of just play your game. You don't have to worry too much about, playing on the defensive side of the puck, where I felt like a lot last year I was always behind the play because I was kind of trying to emphasize on the D zone and not creating as much. So it's been nice, and, playing with Mitzi and Val, they make it easy out there.
When you get off to that quick start, you have that injury, does it go through your head like, oh man, is this going to stop momentum I had, or do you just not think about it that way?
I think a little bit of both. You say you don't want to think about it, but then in the same breath you come back and you don't feel the same that you did before. So it's almost like you're restarting from day one of training camp. You kind of sit on your butt for, I guess I kind of did for 4 weeks without doing anything, and then kind of just ramped it up 2 weeks, and then I'm back into games without even practicing like once. So we got a good practice in my first one in like 3 weeks yesterday, so it's been nice. So again, just trying to keep building it, whatever it is. Right, thanks.